our last evening of chill. And time to get in the rest of the 16 school.
Because we got gypped.
We got gypped, so yesterday, I don't even know if we're talking in an empty room. We'll see who shows up first. Let's just vibe out to Dominic. Obviously Dominic's. Dominic's. Soaking nerve from top of soaking goodness. In the house. Hey, someone's here. Are we? I'm not getting anyone on Final Fantasy Peasant. Are we not live? Yo, guys! If anyone sees us on the main channel, end stream. No, we are live. Okay. Okay. Alright, we'll see. Yeah, guys, we're going to watch the rest of Pax East. So we saw the little world trailer. Did see a little bit about the accessories. Other than that, it was just a little preamble. We didn't have someone. That's it. Hello, Meg. Hello. Music's kind of loud. Alright. Is it warbling? Come closer, come closer. We might have to yell into it. Hi guys! Hello! So yeah, we're going to kind of skip through, catch up with the 16 deets, the exoits. Yeah, we'll sort of skim through, see what we missed off before the stream went down. FF Music is another level. That's the one thing that has been unwaveringly solid throughout the series. There has been a fun fantasy. They dropped the ball on the sound. Even 13-2. Like 13-2 is maybe the closest to dropping the ball. But I love it. It's one of my favourites. But you got to admit, they went left field with that stuff. It went nuts. Gas them up on the greens and let them go.
I kind of like that though.
Crazy Chocobo.
I like Crazy Chocobo.
Yeah, I love 13-2. It's one of my favourites.
I love the music.
It was out there.
Yeah, but I kind of like that.
All right, guys. Let's. I'm sure people are signing on in. Are we live on just Final Fantasy Peasants, or are we on live in full as well?
We're live everywhere apparently.
Yeah. Let us know how the volumes are. Hello,
Can you
Prince
hear
of the
us?
Pillow. Good to see you, mate. All right. So yeah, last we left off. Yo, Salt
I
and
didn't say
Sorbet.
14, 16. X, V, I.
So we had Michael and Yoshi. They popped on.
All right,
We had to
then
meet
next
the
up, we're going
team.
to talk about a little bit about Final Fantasy
Where is
16,
that
the
team?
game
It's
itself.
a
For
cool
some of you, it's
lineup.
going to be just like a recap, but we've got a lot of new.
There we go.
Here they are. These are the legends. We've got some
the
Evilise
fellas.
boys in the house.
Yeah.
We've got the miracle of the
Marvel
14
versus
team.
Capcom.
And they are a miracle. Brianna still has not played 14 to this day.
I played it for like 2 seconds.
For a girl who
much.
mashed hundreds of hours on FF11 and loved it dearly, how are you missing a trick on 14?
So,
how many 14 players have you got in the house?
I was working overtime.
You were working a job?
I was working a lot, and I was just like, I can't.
Priorities, woman.
I know.
Priorities.
I know. I wanted to like live and stuff.
Hey, yours here. Oh wait, I can't really
wanted to
speak. I've
eat
not
and
done it.
stuff.
I've not done Endwalkers. Oh man, the magic of the series really is in 14 at the moment.
Yeah, I know.
As a long-term
I'm upset
hardcore,
about it.
and that's the thing. People were telling me this same stuff before I played 14. Like, dude, like you are missing out on one of the greatest Final Fantasy. And I,
Oh yeah.
oh fuck off, shut up.
I'm fully
Get
aware.
Get out of my face.
No.
So I was.
You
like,
were.
I was like, Bagger off.
That's
No,
surprising.
I wasn't really.
That's
But I don't know.
surprising.
I sort of underplayed it in my head. Like, I'm not gonna say I was ever one of those people who said Final Fantasy 14 isn't a real Final Fantasy. I never said that.
Ooh, some people do.
But I definitely was on the cusp of like
I understand.
characterizing it that way in my head.
I understand
little
people
bit.
because back in the day they were saying that with 11 a lot, where they were saying that they don't think that they don't think that 11 should be considered like a mainline.
Oh
title.
yeah, that's been
something that they've been
prevalent
saying
threat.
for a long time. I used to be on board with that a little bit, but not so much anymore. I'm just
Yeah.
like, it's its own thing.
man. 14 is it's like 3 Final Fantasies in one. I'm not really counting AR, but genetics in the house. All right, let's go.
Hello,
Let's see what we
everyone.
missed out on. It took me until Endwalker for me to try 14 again, and after 1.0 burned me. Ooh, you got a hard burn, Cleo. By the way, Pez, we're live on both channels.
Yeah, I said that.
Oh. What, you knew? How did
Yeah,
you know?
somebody else already said it.
Oh, okay.
I was like, oh,
I'm sorry.
we're live everywhere.
14 makes you a believer when you play through it. It's true. It's true. Anyway, Sokun, obviously DMC director. So we had that team lineup. Yoshi petting his Torgal.
Final Fantasy 16 is
Always loved this artwork.
Oh, that's so
This
beautiful.
is beautiful. And
Look at
I wonder what actually is it? What are we actually looking at?
That
Because
looks
it's very Leviathan-esque.
like Leviathan.
Yeah. And we've seen some ruins, and we've even seen a crystal
Hmm.
that's like very, like it has like fin-shaped decals on it.
Hmm.
The mystery of Leviathan, man. I don't know what they're playing at.
Leviathan is infinite in mystery.
Yeah, there's something going on. Some in a miss. Last Remnant, a must, Pez. You will love it.
I've been
Swordsman.
saying that.
Bree showed me some gameplay of it the other day again. Yeah, she's been rating it hard and telling me
Yeah.
I need to play it.
Yeah, because and you know what's
I know.
funny?
Which-
I didn't
which-
know Final Fantasy people had worked on it
Yeah.
until like yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, no wonder, because I always
Yeah.
was saying like, oh, I know you'd like that because it feels like a Final
So
Fantasy.
is Last Remnant, does it play kind of like, does it have like an Evilise vibe to it? Has it got that same kind of, like, is it political? Is it medieval? Is it kind
It's
of a
got
drama epic?
all of that juice. All
Yeah.
the juice that a Final Fantasy has, which is why I was like, oh, this is one of those games. It just feels like a Final Fantasy.
What would you
And
think?
now it makes sense.
It's Evilise and weird as heck. Oh, I do love
It's definitely weird.
Yeah?
But
Okay.
It's good weird. Definitely.
So if I had to play one, like go back to an old retro title, would you guys vote play Last Remnant or Legend of Dragoon?
Oh, Legend Dragon.
Yeah, still?
I still want you to play Legend Dragon so bad.
Okay, alright, maybe we'll do that.
But I feel like you'd like Last Remnant more,
yeah.
to be honest.
Alright, anyway, so we got this sweet ass artwork.
newest numbered
So we
title
saw
in
this.
the exploring.
Oh yeah,
fun,
I was kind of rolling my
scripted-
eyes at the stream. We got up to this part, I was rolling my eyes because they were dragging out the presentation. But when they kind of broke down these 4 main pillars, like, it seemed so basic, and yeah, it felt so good. The way that they went into the details
stop.
on these 4 pillars.
So our dedication has been to create.
And then we had this
All
little
right, but talk
piece of
is cheap,
gameplay.
So we're showcasing the 4 pillars.
Let's go.
Let's start.
Is it loud enough, guys? Let's turn it up.
Yeah, how's the sound?
I only stand here today because of Joshua. 13 years I've waited for this chance. I've slept in filth, drunk from a gutter, killed more men than I can count.
Oh, shit.
Oh, look at that.
Hi, Jill.
Yeah.
Bree showed me a meme.
Yeah. You could probably pull it up. Oh, well, you'd have to go into
Is it on?
WhatsApp.
No, I'll show them on here.
Yeah.
Bree showed me this meme on Reddit. Clive is literally me. Where is it? I don't know if you,
They probably
you
see
can't,
it.
guys can't even see it, but I'm here. 13 years I've waited, slept in filth, drank from the gutter, killed more men than I count. Oh my god, Jill, hi. Hi.
So true.
He does. He lights up when he sees her. It's cute. Yeah, it's this little shot here that
My
just.
lady.
Oh,
Yeah, it looks sick. Look at that.
Drunk from a gutter, killed more men than I can count.
Here we go. 2015 ate my butthole very, very hard.
Yeah.
So I can't. I cannot.
First time I fought one, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Is this thing?
The spike was nice.
Ready.
Milady.
Squeeze.
Yeah, very cinematic now. Alright, and then we see quite a range of Ifrit combat. So, I just want to go back again. You see it kind of a lot clearer here. But you see the little red dot? That little red dot there. I don't know if you guys can see my arrow. It's not actually one of these embers. You see?
Yeah, no, I see it staying
Yeah,
still.
that red dot still hovering up there next to the moon, constellation, Mars.
We're
I think we're gonna go to the
gonna
moon.
go to space again.
Do you think? Nah.
That's possible. It's always possible to go to space.
Yoshi-P has made Ifrit great again, and he deserved it. Poor Blighter. Poor Blighter. You never heard of Blighter? So this is Dark Titan, right? Big boy. Right. And I think we actually see the name of this thing. If I'm not mistaken, this is called Typhon.
Typhoid?
Typhon.
Typhoid.
Like, well, obviously we've had Mr. Typhon in the series, but what actually is Typhon? Does that mean something? Typhon, is the giant humanoid. Well, this is Marvel shit. Humanoid son of Tartarus, a primordial deity, and Gaia, and the brother of Delphine. He later mated with Echidna and fathered many of the Greek mythology monsters. Ooh, so it could
He
be.
had a lot of babies.
It could be following something like that. Okay, so it's a bit of Greek something something. Yeah, Typhos was Ultros's mate, but it seems like they're going for something a bit different. Was a monstrous serpentine giant and one of the deadliest creatures in Greek mythology.
Was the son of Gaia.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Curious. I wonder what will.
Cool.
How it's being used in 16 right now. Anyway, let's keep
We'll have
going.
to find out.
I reckon Barnabas knows this guy. I reckon it's Barnabas's cousin. Yeah, this guy we're fighting is cool. Barnabas's
Are you
brother-in-law.
just making up fake words?
No, it's a very carefully crafted theory.
Yeah, of course.
まあ今日のパネルまだまだビデオをご用意してますので、
What does mother
ぜひ最後まで
mean? I hear
楽しん
all
で
the
いってください。
And that is not the only video we're going to be showing you. We have many
That
more
doesn't
videos.
explain it to me.
Please look forward to them as well.
What does it mean?
今見ていただいたような、
There's a
シーン
guy's
全て、
sword,
リアルタイムに描いておりますし、ロ
was
ー
that-
ディ
there's a
ング画
guy's
面
sword
一
in the
切
game.
ありませんので、ジェットコースター
Interesting. Because obviously Gaia is another term for like Mother Earth
Yeah.
and Mother Crystals and like bearers. I did a little theory on the whole concept of mothers, how it's kind of showing up in many, many different terminologies, and it could be like another Heidelin sort of replay. Mother means not yet. Okay. Okay, so there's a lot of Gaia references.
And everything you saw here, this is not pre-rendered. This is all running in real time in engine. It is
Yeah.
a veritable roller coaster ride.
So we saw that all in engine. We got to about the 18-minute mark,
エ
right?
ーテルが枯渇し
Yeah.
始め
So
たとい
here's the
う
map.
ところから
Oh, let's
物語が
watch
始まってい
should
き
we
ま
watch
す
the world trailer.
And these
Yeah,
oil
let's give it
This was
another go.
gorgeous, man. I can't wait to explore this world. Just so
Yeah, don't do that.
yeah,
Just do that.
just a little pan around. Oh,
Sit there and look at
woof.
that. He's so cute.
Just so nice.
I don't know why that gets me.
This
The
shot.
reflection on the water.
Yeah. I really like, I will say, guys, I have seen. Actually, don't worry. Some of you may not have seen it yet, so I won't spoil. these like ruins. Is this ancient civilization ruins? The way Clive has that sword off shoulder in the cave. Cool as hell.
Clive just has the drip.
Very
He's
drip.
got the drip.
Yeah, so this was curious in young Clive in Sambreek. We have also seen young Clive fight in Dragoon, haven't we, in one of the trailers? So where we saw young Clive fighting one of Sambreek's Dragoons.
How much young Clive do you think we're gonna get?
I'm not sure. I mean,
Because we obviously are playing as
because
him.
we know that Clive, he was in like some sort of tournament, and that's what made him Joshua's shield. I don't know if we actually fight the tournament. Are you vibing out to the visuals or the music? I'm gonna die so many times in this. Yeah, it's really cool. Like you get a much like clearer scope of like how big these subterranean crystal layers are. Well, I'm gonna die so many times because of Soken. I'm gonna have to be like focused on the combat and the mechanics. I'm just gonna zone in on the music, get my throat slit. Oh god, look at the scale of this thing. Giant pillars.
That's insane.
Very cool. Very freaking cool.
Hanging out with Jill a lot, which I like.
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
What's that, Jay? Castle the same place as here. I think it's definitely Rosaria. Is this Rosaria architecture then? Okay. Looked very Sambreekish, but okay.
That makes sense.
Where's this? Okay, because this is like Josh. This is the other Rossfield brother, or what I think is the Rossfield brother. I could be wrong. It's just that in the Japanese trailer, when Josh was getting attacked, or it was something like that. There's a voice yells, "Brother, brother."
Well,
Not Joshua, wake up. It's brother, wake up. And it's not Clive saying it. So, and this guy's always hanging out with them. I don't know if this is another Rossfield bro.
if they're really close, it could be a thing where they just...
It's more like a term of camaraderie.
It could be that,
and endearment. Okay. Okay, so that could be Rosaria still. Cool.
ありがとうございます
Thank you very much.
今ご覧いただいた映
Alright,
像
so we
す
saw
べて
that.
カットシーンなどで話題になります
Yeah.
All right, next
Yeah,
we'd
it's
like
like
to
right
shift
here.
focus to our characters, specifically.
Yeah, so we
彼の
saw
考え方と
this.
かそういったものが理解できるようにゲームデザインされてま
Alright,
す
we'll go from
By
here.
experiencing firsthand these events that shape and mold Clive, we can better understand, the player can better understand what it is that motivates him and why he eventually becomes the person that he does.
物語の序盤このクライブはその弟を殺された
think
復
we saw a
讐と
few
いう
little
ものに
clips of
取り
this.
つかれた状態
So, yeah,
で
Clive-
始まります
We're trying to, like, hang
その
on
旅路が
to this
どんな
freaking-
結末を迎えていくの
Revenge.
か
He
ぜ
doesn't
ひ
know if
皆
it's
さんの手でお
something
確
that
かめ
he
いただければ
wills
と思ってます
or
Our story starts with
Something
Clive
that's slowly
obsessed in his
destroying
pursuit
him.
of revenge
That was a cool
for the
quote
loss of his
from one of the
brother.
trailers.
But across his journey, that will slowly change through chance encounters that ultimately open his eyes to a whole different world.
ただですねもちろんこのちょっと孤独な男クライブですが彼にはこのね心強い相棒のトルガルがいます
But Clive is not alone in his journey,
I love how
and is
he
accompanied
cuts them.
by his faithful hound, Torgal, who in addition to being soft and lovable and such a good boy,
Good,
is
good,
fiercely
good boy.
loyal and a deadly fighter. He's a good boy. Such a good boy. Oh.
というわけでですね
Torgal's
ぜひこの
gonna
トルガルの活躍にもご注目ください
So yes, the story is not only about
Torgal's
Clive,
gonna
but
die.
Torgal's story as well.
That.
そして何より今
I reckon the way that this game is going to end, they're going to destroy the last crystal. That's going to destabilize the world, unleash the black belt that Sid had been researching. He's been doing research in the black belt. The void, that's going to unleash. It's going to coalesce into like Ifrit, like Clive, he's going to fight his other counterpart Ifrit. They're going to become the archdemon, like Samael, them kind of representing Zodiac. They're going to then kill the mother crystal, like that sits behind the crystals, end the mother crystal's reign. That's like the Heidelin figure in this. She's a bitch. She's a real bitch. And then once Clive's got her, he's warging out, he's fucked, he's going chaotic mode, he's about to end everything. Torgal jumps in.
No.
Torgal absorbs all of the chaos into himself. He becomes Chaos Torgal. Chaos Torgal is balking. He's about to devour the moon. And then Jack Garland jumps out of a fucking void and he's like, what's that? Oh, I smell some chaos. And he fucking slays Torgal, cuts Torgal's throat, hops back out. Clive sad, Jill sad. Flash forward, Jill and Clive Jive have children.
Jive.
Live happily ever after. Calling it now.
I don't like that. Can we like backtrack on that and like change the part where Torgal dies to something else? Can we switch it?
No one else wants to see Chaos Torgal.
I don't want the puppy to die.
Well,
I don't want the puppy
he will
to die.
become Fenrir, man.
I don't want the puppy.
How fucking sweet would that be? I mean, we've already got Typhon, a Greek reference, so maybe Hades will be behind here.
This plot gives Nomura a headache.
Yeah, man, we've been...
Guys, stop saying he's gonna die.
To be fair, we've
You're
been
triggering me.
drugged up on Nomura crack for so long that
Yeah.
I truly don't know how, like, this could be a very not simple, just very
Not
soft,
mind bending.
genteel, yeah.
Yeah.
Like fantasy, but not like crazy
what the
fantasy.
fuck-a-see.
Yeah. It could just be something a lot milder
Yeah.
and sort of profound and grounded. I think that's the word I'm looking for. Maybe we're gonna have something grounded.
There's gonna be a funky twist.
It won't be simple, but we'll all tie together and make sense.
Yeah.
今回我々、大きな挑戦をしてきた、コンバットシステムですが、2大要素をご紹介していきます。
All right, and finally, let's talk a little bit more about our twin-tiered battle system that I mentioned before.
まず一つ目がクライブ自身がさまざまな召喚獣の力を得て召喚獣アビリティを駆使して戦う召喚獣アクションというものがあります。
So Final Fantasy XVI's combat can be split up into two different types. The first being player versus enemy battles, in which Clive himself fights against creatures using a customizable combination of unique and powerful iconic abilities acquired from the different icons, or the icon versus icon battles, in which Clive himself becomes an icon to clash with other icons.
この召喚獣合戦、そのシチュエーション召喚獣同士の戦いにおいて 自身の召喚獣アクション
So
の
we'll just skip.
一部を
I think it's this we haven't really seen. Oh, this is where it cut out. Yeah. Here we go.
Oh, it's all happening.
So juicy, man. Yeah, like you have to watch
I
in.
need to see it like several times to really be like, oh, this is what I'm seeing.
Shall we?
Ooh, slow it down.
Should we slow it down? Yeah.
Smart boy. He's a smart boy.
Let's
right
drop our
here.
playback speed.
Yes.
Oh. Slow it down a bit. Fallen Hunter. So we're in Phoenix mode. We've got Phoenix, Shift, and Fire.
We got over here.
Jump in and then mid-air switch to
I see
Garuda.
little Jill down there.
Oh man, it's bugging out like crazy.
Maybe we should just watch it like normal.
But basically, he's in Phoenix, goes into an air juggle, instantly switches into Garuda to do a Wicked Wheel, I think, and then straight into Titan to ground pound. Insane comboing. Bam. Shit, man.
You can do so much. So many different things. Ooh, look at that.
So Wings of Light and Salamander. Bam, bam, bam. Yo, ooh. Nice. Oh,
That's sick.
shit, dude.
That's sick.
Those Odin moves.
Odin's
Yeah, man.
figure.
What's Rama got? He's looking. Right, Jill doing her
Wait,
thing.
wait,
Yeah. Oh. Infernal icon. Oh. Oh. Oh my god, I was wondering what was happening. Sorry, can I go back? That's blowing my mind. Wait, do we just tether if it by the nose? Yeah, so Garuda she has.
Pulling him.
We're pulling him.
Pulling him by the snoot.
Ooh!
Oh.
Oh, you got 2 wings. Oh. Oh, bam, bam. Boom.
That was a little.
Ah,
It looks little with the balls.
Thank you very much.
I feel blue balled right now. I wonder if
まあ、まだまだ、
They're fishing for a dark
クライブ
ifrit.
の召喚獣アクションのコンビネーションありますので、まあ、この後のね今日だけじゃなくて
Very seldom
今
do I
回で
get
ももっと
like,
凄ま
excited for a
じい
game
コンビネーションアクションもね
mechanically.
ご覧いただく機会作っていこうと思いますので楽しみにしていてください。
All right, and again, what you saw
I gotta say, I really think we'd get that in Final Fantasy again. Really did.
in this video is only
Yeah.
a fraction of the different
a
types
good
of
combat system. They were just kinda
combinations
lost.
that are available
Yeah,
and
it did feel like they were just
achievable
trying to...
through our unique
Really
system.
lost.
And so
They didn't
we hope to
know-
release more of that.
It's not exactly-
Coming out of
in the near
turn-based was
future.
kind of hard for them, I think.
ではこっからは
I
です
mean,
ね
they have had to rent out Soken, so.
先月
Here we
や
go,
った
burning questions.
1回目のメディアツアー
Please don't
の
ask shit
皆さんからい
ones.
ただいてい
The
る
crowd
コメントなど
always
のフォローアップをしていきたいと思います。
Dog dick
Okay, and so
questions.
one might think that what we've shown you might be enough to satisfy the masses, but no, there are still questions, and so we understand that with all the
Always.
information out there, it can be sometimes be hard to find all the answers. We did our media
I'm gonna
tour, but
prepare
there's
my
still a lot of
face
questions. We want to
palm.
touch on a few of those today.
ちなみにこのスクリーンショットに出ているキャラクター結構重要なキャラクターだったりします。
Oh, yeah, the character that you see up here, this old man, he's actually a very, very important character in the game.
Oh,
そう
he
バリ
is?
ス勢ロアをねめちゃくちゃ詳しく語ってくれるまあコージみたいなキャラクターなので
You saying he
This
looks
is
like him?
actually the Valstian lore master, and he knows all about the world. Yoshi-san kind of compared him to me.
Yeah.
Aw, thanks.
Yeah, he did say
そ
he
んな
looks
ロアマ
like
スターに
him.
今日
He's gonna be my best mate, Lore Master. Give me that juicy lore, man. Wait, these are the questions?
こんなあたり、答
Why
えて
the
もらい
hell
ま
is
す。
everything so
So
dark?
these are the type of questions that we had asked of us.
And why is this area so
笑う
small?
ところですよここ。
Yeah, I think so.
さあ
Ah,
こういう
really?
ところを安心していただくために皆さんにぜひ実機も使いながらフォローアップしていこうと思います。
Again, so we would like to answer all of these burning questions, and we're going to be doing that here today.
You took the RPG
using
out of
the
my
power
action
of the
RPG.
PlayStation 5.
Oh,
さあ
God.
まず一
Fuck
つ目
these snarky questions.
こちらです。
All right, so let's start with this one, or these two, to be specific.
画面暗くないか
Why is everything
マップ
so
狭いよね
dark?
って。
Yeah, we got a lot of this. Why is it so dark? Why the area is so small?
いやいやいや。
No.
まあ、
Slow down.
We're
down,
getting
slow down, please.
sassy.
Okay,
I like the
Slow down,
sound.
please.
okay.
Simple
まあ
as
まあ
that.
当然暗いだけでも狭いだけでもない
That's right. It's not all dark. In the game, the areas aren't all small.
でまあ
Okay.
なんでこうなったかというとちょっとメディアツアーにはやっぱり今回「ファイナルファンタジー16」リアルタイムアクションそのバトルをやっぱりメディアの皆さんに大丈夫ですよすごいいいアクションゲーム作りましたよと
They
いう
saw
部
these,
分
like,
を触ってもらうために
snarky questions,
選んだステージ
Yeah,
が
go on,
ちょっと夜のステージだった
I like Yoshi-P
Okay,
putting
and so
swag on it.
one of the
Being
biggest
like-
question marks about Final Fantasy
Let's
16 has always
roast
been
them
this question
live
of
on
real-time
stage.
action controls. And so the media tour was set up to be an opportunity to showcase our new battle system and controls. And it just turns out that the area that we chose for that happened to be a dark area.
いやもっと明るい
Because it's
エリア
happening
に
at
すればいい
nighttime?
じゃない
And then what's
It's a
like,
nighttime
why
raid.
didn't you choose a brighter area?
一番最初に出来上がったステージだ
Sometimes
ったの
there's
It's
dark
because this
places.
is the stage that we had completed first and it was the most ready. Sorry.
いや僕だって明
They're
るいステ
getting
ージでやりたかった
sassy.
Yeah, I mean, we wanted to do it in a brighter stage.
I love
まあでも幸いメディアの皆さんにはものすごくねバトルしっかり触っていただけて素晴らしい
Hell
レ
yeah,
ポート書いていただいたの
trial
で
with error.
ぜひ
I'm with
ね
you there,
まだご覧
man.
になってない方
Step
は
on them,
そのバトルのレポート
Yoshi. Step on them.
ご覧いただきたいです
spit
But
on
again,
them.
the media feedback, other than that it was pretty dark, was actually really, really good. And so if you haven't checked out those interviews yet and the media reports on their impression of the battles, please check those out.
ではプレイステーション5を使ってじゃあ実際そんなに暗くないよっていうのとマップ結構広いのもたくさんあるよというのをご紹介したいと思います。
So again, to prove to you that the game isn't all tight quarters shrouded in everlasting darkness, let me whip out the old PS5 to show you one of our more larger explorable areas that we call fields. Right here.
Here we go. Nice.
じゃあ
We're gonna
行きましょう。
actually
All right, let's switch the screen to the PS5.
go in
止
game.
まってない。よかっ
Okay,
た。
Going
it's
in
not
game.
it didn't freeze.
Woo!
It didn't
That's
freeze.
sick.
Here we
今
go.
ポーズかけておいたんで。
We pause it. Now we're gonna unpause. Here you go. Wait a minute. Wait. Controller.
No, not
I just want to
wait.
show. Look. This is not a video.
I love them.
Okay.
They're so silly.
Yeah. They don't take anything that
あんなかっこ悪い動き
seriously.
しないでくれる
Which
から
is,
I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, it made Clive look bad in that, but you know, I had to show you it was real.
まあバリス勢の世界これ、
はい here we
フィールドと呼ばれる、
go.
まあ、大体2キロ
Yeah,
かけ2キロ四方
boys.
のエリアになりますがかなりね広いマップっていうのももちろん用意されてます。
So again, we do have these very open,
Hurry up,
spacious areas.
June.
This one happens to be again,
Find
about 2
goats.
kilometers by 2 kilometers in size.
Find
ちょっと
goats.
進んでみましょうか。
All right, let's head
Alright.
over this way.
What area are we in?
We go with
Oh, so there's the sprint.
でまあこれ普
Choke
通
bar
のハイ
hold
ファンタジーの
R3.
世界にはね存在しないオブジェクトですが
Talk about
こちら
these ruins.
1500年前に存在していたと言われる空の文明と
This feels
言われ
like
る
Thanaland.
謎のね、古代文明の
What?
遺跡が
Very
各所に
true.
点在してます。
Again, we mentioned before
at
that the
this,
game is high fantasy,
Tommy.
but everywhere in the world
It's a
you're going to
little
see
bit
these
of
type of
new
old relics
gameplay.
from an ancient civilization which we call the Fallen, which existed up until about 1500 years ago.
Oh, wait, was
It's
yes, that's
like
ruined
a
from
field
1500
of-
years ago.
このフィールドの
From
When
an
Ma-
ancient civilization which we call the Fallen, which
The Fallen, yeah. So they're like the Allagans.
existed
When
up
man
until about
fought the
1500
gods.
years ago.
That's sick.
Yeah.
で実際このフィールドの中にはこうやった、
I can't wait.
人々がね集まってキャンプなどが、開かれていたりします。
And of course, in these large fields, it's not just places for battle, but you also have towns
Botclad
and
markets.
encampments as well.
Ooh, so we're in Dalmec.
まあこういったところも基本は全くロードなしシームレスにも全部
Music,
進んでいて
music.
And as you see, it's all seamless from field into town.
The crystalline dominion is our only
Dynamic
chance.
conversations.
That was kind of interesting, though. Did you know that in 16, basically, humans actually do need to literally go near to crystals? So they actually need to bask in the light of the crystals. But apparently that's more of a literal thing.
Oh.
And like as it diminishes, there's a proximity effect around the cities, and people need to go to it, or they get ill and shit.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So him being like, "There's no crystals here. We got to go to the crystalline dominion." Like refugee, that's going to be like a really big,
Wow.
big part of the game.
Interesting.
Yeah, like diminishing resources, and they compare it to oil and I don't know water and stuff. So,
Okay.
big
あん
migrations
ま
and
り進
shit.
むと、
gonna be
ス
cool.
トーリーが進んでしまってスポイラーになるので、
Oh, yeah.
ワールドマップの紹介をしようかな。
Okay, yeah, we can't go any further. It's about 145 more yards to the next part. We
Sounds a bit
can't show you that,
more.
so we're going to stop here and we're going to show you the world map.
ファイナルファンタジー16ですが、
This is so freaking
このようにワールドマップというものが存
We've got a
在
little
します。
overworld map.
So, with Final Fantasy 16,
with
we
the
have
wo-
this
Oh,
world map, and
God,
these are the areas
Little-
that you
That's
can explore.
awesome.
で
Yeah.
実際にプレイヤーの皆さんは物
Oh,
語
look at all the effort.
Yeah. This is really cool.
They put so much effort into
I
that.
wondered if because that's all that constituted like open world for like 7 is just having an overworld map that you can fly over. I wonder if like an element like this. I always wondered if it'd be jarring in a AAA game, but
That's pretty sick.
I don't know. Overworld maps in AAA games. I know this is like more just like a map that you can sort of navigate on and stuff. It's not an overworld map per se, but it's just really cool that it's kind of upscaled in this.
進めていくとこのワール
This
ドマ
kind
ッ
of
プに
water
行けるエリアというのが
glistening. It's
どん
really
どん
cool.
アンロックされていきます。
And as you proceed through the story, you will be unlocking more and more areas that you can visit.
で基本的には物語ストーリーを進めるためには新しくアンロックされた場所で、まあ、バトルをしたり物語の展開が起こったりするんですけど、もちろんそれに従わずに他のエリアに行って
This is just like one of 4 large explorable zones in the game. I mean, that's Crystalline Dominion, isn't it? Is that not Sam Breek's tower there? Is that not Dalmek, Rosaria, Northern Territories? Or am I seeing that all wrong? I thought this was the like northwest section of Storm. So that those 4 main nations. I think that's what it is. So this is Jill's territory out here. There's a lot of mystery out here. There's talk of basically in the North Seas. It's written in the Book of Joshua where people who go there, they come back with their insanity. They come back insane, their sanity gone. Cyclopean beasts, cannibalism, warped realities.
Oh no.
A lot of crazy shit.
Cannibalism.
Yeah. So yeah, there's something happening out in the Northern Territories.
Yeah.
And obviously, being that Leviathan is a big mystery in the game, it's like, well, if Leviathan's gone, the Guardian of the Oceans is dead or missing. So it's just turned to hell out there. But there's possibility that Jill's nation had a crystal and it's sunken. And we do see in one of the opening trailers, there's a sunken city. Remember the opening shot? Do you remember one of the trailers? You open on like a sunken ruins.
I think so.
Something's happened out here, and basically with the Northern Territories fucked, Sam Breek, they've been able to launch a naval campaign, and they now they own 3/4 of this section. So yeah.
And again, of course, players can choose to, again, follow the main scenario along when you unlock new areas, or you can go back to the areas that you previously visited to have battles or search for items and just explore.
じゃあ実際どれぐらいでエリアチェンジするのか試してみようか。
All right, and now we're going to show you what it's like to actually travel to an area and how much loading time there is.
Oh yeah, they were really impressed.
And here we go.
Click it.
1,
2, 3, 4ぐらいですね。
All right, here we are. Boom.
Don't clap. Don't fucking clap, people. Don't fucking clap. I hate this sort of shit. Because it's the same clapping as to why people were getting all pissed off about the shimmying. Like, it's okay. But let's not fucking applaud it.
Okay, no.
It's really tech pompous.
No, I mean...
It pisses me off.
Okay, but there's certain things that other people get excited about, and I think that there's nothing wrong with applauding the effort that they put into minimizing that.
Yeah.
But I do agree that people that are super excited about it only being 3 seconds probably are the same kind of people for the most part.
It's
that
just...
are like, oh, why you make us crawl through a space?
Yeah, of course. It's
I'm only
tech
mad
snobbery.
about this because I know what it does.
Yeah.
If I didn't know about this, I wouldn't be mad right now. I actually kind of like these. It's pretty cool. It keeps me immersed.
Yeah, I mean, some people are very much into their games on like a technological front. Like some people, like even when like Elden Ring just got ray tracing, there's a load of people like, what's the point? No point. Other people in their mind with excitement. It's like when PC players get their hands on a game and they get to like mod and customize and tweak, like they love it. So yeah, you're right.
Some people enjoy
Jay Litz cried when he saw the 3-second loading time. Joke.
This guy.
But yeah, no, it is good, a testament to optimization. You're right. Yeah, we're not rewatching Primal Regalo. We didn't get to see this.
That's right. Yeah, it's just short enough that we don't have to put a now.
Jill's got a thigh gap. That's disappointing.
I'm sitting right here.
Symbol on the screen.
まあではちょっとここで、その RPG 的な要素をちょっとだけご紹介するのにセーブデータ変えます。
Alright, so next up I want to show you a different type of area. An area that has a little bit more of our RPG elements in Final Fantasy 16. So we're going to have to switch our save data.
あ、1個忘れてた。
Oh, we forgot something.
今日はライブ
It's
スト
really
リ
cool
ー
they
ム
got
も
the
2K
fire
の配
on
信らしい
the
ので、
menu.
今回はですね、ここにある パフォーマンスモードと、グラフィックスモードありますので、2K の
I think
フレー
as
ム
the
レート
game
優先
goes
の
on,
モ
it
ード
gets more
で、プレイ
intense.
を
It
し
should
て
get
お
more
ります。
fiery.
Okay,
To the
so
point
as
you
you
can
can
barely
see here,
fucking
we
say
have
because
two
your
different
screen
game
is
performance
just
modes.
burned.
One that focuses on graphics and 4K graphics, and
I
one
don't
that
know if I like
focuses
that.
more on frame rate. Because our stream today is in 2K, we've decided to do the frame rate performance mode.
基本的にい
Okay.
つでも好みで変えていただけるので、
It was looking
グラフィ
very
ックス最優先で
smooth.
遊びたいよという方
Very,
は
very
グラフィックス
smooth.
選んでいただいて、もうアクションゴリゴリに、行くんだという方はフレームレートで遊んでいただければと思います。
But as you can see here, this can be changed at any time during gameplay. You can go from back
I
and forth
feel
between
so
frame rate and
confident that
graphics
this
anytime
game
you want.
is not going to be riddled with
match it up with your
bugs.
play style if
Do any
you're-
of you guys? Oh, that's really cool. Do any of you guys share that same confidence? I feel like with the amount of like technical hurdles and obstacles that they have continuously jumped with 14, this is going to be no problem. This ain't going to be a cyberpunk like 2.0.
No.
This is going to be a well optimized, decent
This has love in
running, decent performing game.
it. You
I
can
do
tell
wonder-
they're putting love and effort into this game.
Have they told us what the file size is? I always play performance. I can't deal with 30 faps. Yeah, this is a really cool little.
more into the action in that frame rate, choose that
said
frame rate mode.
facts.
If you just want the
Right.
beautiful
Is that what you
experience,
said?
feel
30
free to go with the
facts.
graphics.
では、
All right, so let's load.
Yeah, we saw this, the little sprites and the.
Yeah.
あ
That
あ
pixel.
なんだろうね、なんだろうね、別のデータを読みます。
Okay, let's
What
go
does
to
that
the
mean?
next data, and here we are.
早いですよね。
That was it. Very quick.
Make
Yes.
for Phoenix Gate.
こちらがですね、クライブ青年期
Is there
に
anything
訪
we
れる
can
ことになる
deduce from this
シドルファ
architecture?
スが組織している組織のアジトに
It's
なります。
old.
All right, so next up we have an area that's called the hideaway.
That load was
Hideaway.
That load was instant. You're right, man.
なんだろうね、別のデータを読みます。
Okay, let's go to the next data, and here we are.
One, two.
Yeah,
Hi,
that was
Axel.
fast.
You're right. See these
We
little
appreciate
things
Yes.
I don't even pay attention to.
こちらがですね、クライブ青年期に訪れることになるシドルファスが組織している組織のアジトになり
These
ます。
golden
All right,
rays
so
beaming
next up
down
we
little
have
bits
an
of
area that's called the
air
hideaway.
lint.
And this is an area that's run
Lint.
by Sid,
Lintings.
someone that Clive meets along his journey.
で大体ここが、皆さんのベースキャンプのようなものになるとイメージしていてください。
And this is kind of like a hub or a safe area where Clive can return in between his adventures.
まあ、例えば
This is a safe space.
こういった
Charon.
カロン
Karen. Oh my god, there's a Karen in the game.
Did you say what
So
are you?
inside the hideaway, Clive will find different facilities,
Karen's
such as this
toe.
shop
No.
run by Lady Karen.
まあ武器とか、
Karen!
No,
And here,
she definitely
Clive
sounded
can buy
kind of mean for
weapons,
a second.
防具とかアクセサリ
gear,
ーとか、
accessories,
もちろんポーションの補充なんかもね。
as well as the items like potions, the consumables.
I'm feeling threatened by you.
他には
Get out of here.
You shouldn't be in this park.
Turtle sleeping.
I don't like thing on your face.
こちらにはですね、
You
腕利き
will
の
respect
鍛冶屋
me. Karen is a ferryman of Hades.
And here we
The
have the
Greek
hide.
mythology.
Oh.
Yeah?
Well.
See, I've been so deep in Islamic, Hebrew, Kabbalah, the Midrashic law. I've been sleeping on the Greek stuff, man. Oh,
Hideaway's
this guy's face is fucked.
master blacksmith, Blackthorn.
このブラックソーンのところでは、
Doesn't seem like a
クライ
master
ブ
when
が
his
手に入れ
face
て
is
きた
melted.
素材、
Danny!
アイテムを使って
Hey!
新しい武器や防具を作ったり、今まで使っている武器や防具のアップグレードを行ったりすることができます。
Here, Clive can bring the
Gaia
materials
Blade
that he's
plus
gathered
one.
on his journey.
Oh, while common on the southern continent, worship of the land itself as a deity is almost unheard of in Valisthea. That, however, has not stopped the import of the final steel blades blessed by Gaian presbyters under the claim that they are deadlier and more durable than those forged in the twins.
Interesting.
Okay, so there's some sort of cult that is kind of now a bit obscure, that are Mother Nature worshippers.
To
Mother
craft
deities.
new gear or upgrade his existing gear.
Land deity.
他にもですね、こ
Cool.
のアジトだと、
There are gonna be some freaky shaman cult out there.
サイドクエストの発行、まあこ これ世界中に散らばってはいるんですけど、より多くのサイドクエストはここからも発行さ
Creepy
れて
little
ます。
flower girl with
As you can
his
see there in the
stab.
background with those exclamation points, those are side
love
quests
stabbing
that start from
Oh, I
the
love
hideaway. Of course,
stabbing
there
flower
are
girls.
also side quests that will start in other
Okay,
locations.
I've got to say, just if you
But
take
most
a
of
peek
them
at the NPCs, they are
start
looking
Nice cloak.
nice cloak.
I want
You're
one.
going to be laughing at these British
Oh yeah,
accents,
for
aren't you?
sure.
そしてこちらのストーンもぜひ覚えておいてください。
Right, next up we have
How many Brits versus Americans? I mean, is anyone here not a Brit? I'm sure there's a lot of you.
course, of
How do
course.
these British accents like come across to you?
Sometimes they're funny.
Yoshi just pulled a British accent himself.
Just
no
now.
way.
Oh, I
Wait.
missed it. I need to hear it.
BS, did he?
but most of them start
Nice
here.
cloak.
Nice cloak.
I want one.
Oh, I want one. I love him. Oh, he's so likable.
Yeah, Yoshi-P
で
is.
こちらのストーンもぜひ覚えておい
So
てください。
freaking likable.
All right, and next up we have this item that's called the Arete Stone.
Arete
ア
stone.
クセスするとですね、
おー
コンバットをトレーニングする、別時間別時空の
Hone
ル
your
ームがあったり
skills. Oh, that's cool.
So within this
What was
時
that?
空のルーム
Oh, you just clicked off something.
コンバットをトレーニングする、別
Are we gonna see
時間
all three
別
options?
時空のルームがあったり
No, he was fighting something.
So within this virtual kind of world, we have supplementary, special supplementary content
accents
such
were
as
goofy.
battle training.
They sound
そ
funny.
してこちら
Sam in
世
America.
界中の腕に覚えのあるプレイヤーと
Ah, there we go.
バ
Arcade
トルの
mode.
スコアを競い合うアーケードモードも用意されています。
We also have what's called an arcade mode, where players can compete for high scores and compare their scores with players from around the world on the leaderboard.
そして一度クリアしたストーリー、
ステージ
ステージを再度リプレイするっていったことも、こちらのストーンからできますので、ぜひ活用してですね、いろんなやり込みにチャレンジしていた
Do
だ
we
けれ
get
ば
a
と思い
score
ま
after
す。
combat? Have
And
they
of course,
covered that?
we
Do we
also
get
have
like
a
a
stage
score?
replay. So any of the stages the players have played
haven't
and completed, they can go back and
encounter.
replay them at any time.
Like, what would-
Question?
what-
Question? What's that? No.
Question.
Question.
The incentive for doing
Secret.
stage replays.
Okay. Okay.
I like him speaking
というわ
English.
けで、このアジトを中心にですね、クライブいろんな活動をしていくんだ
Oh,
よという
XP.
のを覚えておいてください。
So again, this is that safe zone where Clive can go at any time in
Yeah, I
his
was
journey. And so when you need a break,
I was wondering that, Jay Litz. That's what was going through my mind. With DMC 5, well, that's the only one I've played. I guess it was all DMCs. You've played them, right? Epic sick.
Yeah.
Discombobulating. Is stylishness matters? What, for a score or for XP? Based on our stylishness, do we get more XP? How's the stylishness actually factored into 16?
for the main story, the hideaway is where the fun continues.
はい、では一回パワーポイント戻りましょう。
All right, so let's return to the PowerPoint for now.
止まらなくてよかった。
Whew, I'm glad it didn't freeze.
Stop saying the quiet bit out loud, Yoki.
ありがとうございます。
This guy.
なんかミスったらね、開発チームにめっちゃ怒られるからね。
Yeah, I mean, if you froze it, then
You get
couldn't go back to
bonuses.
Japan. Everyone would be like,
Oh.
you ruined it.
さあでは次のフォローアップいきましょう。
All right, let's go to the next
yes.
burning
Don't
question.
worry, you didn't ruin it. Pax East
I
did.
hate QTE。
I hate QTE.
QTE 人によってね好き嫌いもちろん
Hot
分かれる
take.
とは
I'm
思うん
gonna
ですが
say
ちょっとフォローさせてく
I
ださい。
actually
Again, we know that the opinion on
enjoy
QTEs varies greatly
QTEs. I
amongst players.
actively actually
まずその
like them. I like the
ファイナルファンタジー
cinematicness of it.
16
I
の
like
その
the
カットシーン
I
the
like
drama of
これっ
it,
て
provided
QTE
they're
なのか
used
と
right.
言
I
われる
like God
と
of War.
But there's the question. So, are all of Final Fantasy XIV's battle
QTEs rock.
cutscenes
great.
QTE driven?
Yeah, 13
答え
2
は
I
ノーで
liked.
す。
And the answer to that is no.
正直に言うとたくさんのこうキーの入力を要求されるようなそのシチュエーションっていうのは、カットシーン中にディレクターの高井も僕も正直言うとあんまり好きではないです。
Just as is the case with a lot of players, neither the director Takai-san or myself really enjoy those QTEs that are overly long or really, really complex.
じゃあ今までそのメディアツアーで見てきたその動画でキューティーっぽく見えるのはなぜなのか
Yeah,
ってい
you
うのを
want
ちょ
to
っ
be
と
able
ご
to
紹介します。
see what's
But again,
happening in
you know,
those
we all
QTE
saw the
moments.
screenshots. We all saw the gameplay footage. There was QTE. Let me
Not
explain
focusing
what that
on
was.
whether or not you can pull the QTE
Mazu.
off. So they do have. They're just
ファイ
like.
ナルファンタジー16
They're kind of like, you know, when we were summoning in 8 or something, you know, you could tap the thing to power it up. It's like, it's something just to keep you doing something. But a very small portion of your brain and your focus. That's a good balance of QTE to me.
のボスバトルっていうのは多数の
glad
フ
they
ェ
see
The way
it
ー
that
ズが
Legend of
あります
Dragoon does it, I
So
actually
in
really
Final
like. I
Fantasy
think you will
XVI,
too.
we have a lot of different boss
Yeah.
battles,
Pretty
and in those
active.
boss battles, they're split up into multiple phases.
皆さんがですねクライブを操作して敵のヒットポイントをある程度削ると
I think there's
バ
3
トルフェーズ
QTE
が進
buttons,
むっていう
Mizazzle.
概念
I think
にな
we
って
got
ます。
dodge.
During each phase, again, Clive will wail away on a
X.
boss until its hit
Got
points
some
get to a certain
dance.
amount. And when
Yes,
the boss's
okay,
hit
we're
points
good.
are reduced to that amount,
Got some
the battle will
dance.
transition to a new phase.
でこれらを今回
はい
16ではローディングなしで
You'll find
作って
out
いってるため
What are you going
このフェーズの切り替わりのタイミングに大きくバトルステージが壊れたりとかクライブとボスの立ち位置がこう入れ替わったりとかいろんなシチュエーションが発生するようになってます。
And again, in Final Fantasy XVI, this transition is all
Oh,
done
2 buttons, but
seamlessly.
3
And so we'll
options.
have these cutscenes that will help us transition, whether it be a transformation of the boss, or whether it be the environment, something is happening in the environment, something's breaking down, or Clive needs to be in a new position.
この時にただ皆さんが見てるだけではなくてクライブがかっこよく動いた時に単純に攻撃か回避だけを
I think that they're just-
やってもらうことで
this is
臨
very
場
much
感
for
を作る
people
た
who
め
are
の
just
ものだ
like
と思ってください。
And
assholes
so
and
in these
bullying, getting
transition
upset over
cutscenes,
small
rather than just have the
things.
player sit back and watch
It's not like,
the cutscene
you know,
and do
people
nothing,
saying about it being
to
dark,
give you all that
QTs,
a
it's
dynamic
like-
feel, like you're
That's
really
just
in the
stupid
action.
comments from
We've added
stupid
this
people.
simple prompts
No
for
offense.
attack and evasion.
な
People
の
that
で、
complain about little shit.
はい
It's not- Hey.
Oh, this is when they found out that the stream was down, I think.
Oh,
Oh.
we have a message.
見てる方に配信ラグがある。
Yeah,
It
this is when
says
they
that
found
there's
out.
a little bit of lag on the live stream.
大丈夫なの今ライブスト
Bit
リーム
more
Is
than
it
a
okay?
little bit
Yeah,
of
it's okay.
lag.
I wish they wouldn't have
A
told
lot more than a little
I
bit of
really
bloody
wish-
fucking
I
lag.
really wish that they didn't tell them.
Yeah, I mean,
すいませんライブストリームの方なんか配信遅延があったようで申し訳ないです。
So yeah, we want to apologize to everyone watching. We're really sorry for the lag.
後ほどぜひアーカイブの方をご覧いただけると助かります。
Yes, the whole panel will be archived. So if you're missing anything, you'll be able to watch it later.
改めてすいません途中でなんですが、このカットシーン中にイベントが発生した時、
Okay.
これを
Yeah,
何
we
か
saw
失
that
敗したとしても
little bit.
ゲームオーバーになることは一切まずありません。
We want to assure you with is that while missing a QTE will change the outcome of a cutscene transition, it will never result in a game over.
入力全編通してあるのは
No
3つだけです
game over.
攻撃を行う時の四角ボタンを押す、それ
I
から
hope
回
I
避
get
する時
mini
の
game
R1 ボ
overs
タンを
on
押す
16.
それか
I
簡
wanna
単
be
に
I didn't get
攻撃
enough
ボ
I
タンを
want
連
my
打す
bum
る
to
この
be
3つ
slapped.
しか
So
I don't die enough in
me
Final
and Brie,
Fantasy.
I thought this was just standard, guys, but I realised we're all. For the first time, I realised we're all different humans with different gaming tastes.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's nuts. Not everyone
Right?
thinks and feels the same way I do. There's other people out there with wrong opinions and wrong feelings. But Brie basically doesn't play games to get brutalized. She doesn't play them to be difficult or like riddled with wipes and like multiple attempts. But some games you do because you've played Elden Ring.
Yeah.
You've played other games for the difficulty. So with 16, how are you and how are you guys going to decide? Are you going into this for a brutal experience? Are you going the hardest difficulty?
No.
Are you looking at this just to be an enjoyable experience and then see the story so you're not bothered about it being savage?
You know what I do in normal games that I'm playing for like storyline?
Yeah.
I'll play it on normal and then I play it on hard. I play it twice.
Yeah.
Like a lot of
So-
people do. That's why they have different difficulties, is for the replayability.
Yeah, but I can't remember what this is opening with, but this has got 2 extra difficulties, right? There's Give Me Fun Fantasy. No, no, there's a mode called Fun Fantasy, and then there's another
Yeah.
one that's difficult. So there's 2 higher difficulties above normal for 16.
Oh.
I think, is it both you unlock on NG Plus or just one? that you unlock. Either way, I want my art to be sad. Yeah, this is the other thing I already know about. The accessories. The timely accessories. They help you with your combos and they help you with your attacks. Like it automates some of it. And accessories that make
the game way too easy.
No, I don't know. Maybe way too easy, but
That's
takes the
what it sounds
difficulty
like.
off.
Yeah, I don't like stuff like that. I don't want it to be too easy. I don't
Dupes
want it to be
likes
too
the
hard. I
pain.
just want to play it and enjoy it, and then
Yeah.
have
Kyric's
more of a
normal.
challenge.
Sammy's going normal for the first playthrough.
I don't like to get too caught up in difficulties the first playthrough of something, especially if I'm playing it for the story, because I want to like experience it, not get held up for hours on something.
I do want to be slapped. I want to be slapped around. 2 secs. So we are over on Full Fantasy Peasant as well. Shout out to you guys over there. Probably can't see you. Well, we can't see you at the moment.
Yeah, we
but
can't see you.
Hello to
But
you,
hello, you
homies.
存在しないので
exist.、
ぜひコントローラーからその手を離さずにクライブと一緒になって、バトルっていうのを楽しんでもらいたいという演出のものだというふうに思ってください。
So also, there are only 3 types of these commands that are ever used. Attack,
But-
press and square.
It's okay.
Full Fantasy
evade,
is the most
press-
active chat. Are you fucking Are you serious, man?
Seriously,
Is it actually?
that's fine.
Hold on. Wait. Are you serious right now?
Let's see.
Full Fantasy. Oh shit, we got 140
だって、
new over.
バトルっていうのを楽しんで
Turn that down.
Oh my god, we got Uncle. Yo, we got Uncle. Alright, guys, I've got all 3 chats now. All 3
Oh my
chats.
goodness.
Well, Uncle
Wait,
Novus
what's going on
in the house.
What's going on in the Final Fantasy Peasant? Is this actually
That's Final Fantasy. This is Full Fantasy. Who else we got over here? We got James,
Wu-Tai,
Wutai, Pixie. Hello.
Jake Pierce?
Battle
is
Scar,
there.
sorry we haven't been seeing you guys. The game looks gorgeous. How the F does it have Uncharted 4 graphics? I'm going to do what Bree does, is what I do with most RPGs. Joseph Gerard, give me brutality. Rutai's going brutal. Yes. All right, nice. We can see you now. Oh, wow, you guys are actually pretty active over here.
Hello,
gonna have to-
Joseph. Hello, Dubzor.
I'm going to have to sneak you guys over to this side of my
we
panel.
can't look at all 3 chats, can
We are. We're balancing all 3 chats.
Babe,
Yes.
this is rough.
Yes.
Okay, alright, we're gonna make it happen, I guess.
All right, Joe Dienz is lurking. There we go. We can see you all now.
Alright, hi. How many people are in
I love
Final
it.
Fantasy
Jacob Scott. Hello,
Peasant?
mate. Are you having a good Sunday? Fefenir. Shadow
How
Superhero
many
thing.
people are in...
You won't be able to see it.
Oh, I wouldn't?
No. You'll kill it.
I'll kill it.
Yeah, you'll kill the stream.
Why?
This is the most delicate setup in the world.
Oh my god.
Godspeed,
So you can't
guys.
check how many people are in the other channel?
How many in Final Fantasy Peasants, guys?
That's a good way to do it, just ask.
Alright, I can't actually minimize that chat so much. Okay.
Whatever.
go.
Whatever.
One,
Keep going.
or a clash where you button mash the square. And again, these are used to correspond to what's actually going on in the cutscene. So when there's a cutscene, you don't have to put your controller down. You can keep holding on to it. Take up the part of Clive, really be a part of the battle.
ちなみに入力の受付時間も非常に長い
Yeah,
ので
there is a harder
そもそも
difficulty
クイッ
confirmed,
クですよね
Joseph.
And also,
They've called it
with
Final
these,
Fantasy.
mini QTEs that we have in the game, again, the amount of time
Actually
that you get
called it Final
to press the
Fantasy
buttons,
mode.
actually, you have a lot of time. It's not actually that quick.
なので
I can't remember what the other one was. Was it Ultimate or
time event,
something?
SDE.
まあまあでもそれぐらいのものだと思ってあまり気にせずにいていた
84on
だける
YouTube,
と助か
37 on
ります
Again,
Twitch.
it's
Oh,
not
we've got
something the
82
players are going to
over
need to worry about during the
Final
battles.
Fantasy. Nice.
They're very
We
leisure.
got
はい
lots of people.
で
Hello,
は
everyone.
次のセクション行きましょう
All right, let's go up to the next burning question.
あ
Oh, yeah.
これ
I
は
want my
これは
ATB.
でも正直
Here we
気持ちが
go.
もちろんわからないわけで
Take it
は
on,
ないです
guys.
Again, I really, really understand this as a player myself.
なのでまず最初に本当にすいません
So
ごめ
I'm
ん
going
な
to
さ
start off I apologize. I'm really sorry.
No.
What was
いいや
that?
で
He said
僕らはもちろん開発チームも ターンベースの RPG は大好きです。それで育ってきてるので我々も。
Again, but just like you, again, we on the dev team, we all love turn-based games. Again, we grew up on turn-based games.
ただそれと同じぐらい、もしかしたら今それ以上にやっぱりアクションゲームが僕ら自身大好きなので、今回はそのアクションを盛り込んだファイナルファンタジ
Here
ー
we
というも
go.
の
I've
に
heard
挑
every
戦
answer
させ
under
て
the
い
sun
ただき
a
まし
million
た。
times over at this
And again,
point.
but we also really love action games, maybe even a little bit more now that we're older. And we wanted to take this opportunity to make the next Final Fantasy into something that was going to challenge ourselves. And we wanted to challenge ourselves with making a full action-based Final Fantasy game. Something that, shows the world the potential of the series.
ただちゃんとお約束し
The
ます。
game is for
誰も
everyone.
が楽し
We want everyone to play it. Even
I
that
will-
guy, right there.
Even that guy in the third row.
In the third row, I think I talked to him earlier. He said,
He
Koji,
prepared this bit.
I'm not good at
He
action games.
prepared
No,
this bit.
it's for everyone, even you.
But
俺は
Square,
何
you
も
are
言ってない
going to
からな。
have to start making some
Yeah, that's all me.
turn-based
ゲーム多
pretty
分やれる
soon.
アクションゲーム。
Like,
He can? That guy can? Okay.
Run it for me.
But not that guy. He told me this morning.
World
わ
of
か
Final
ったじゃ
Fantasy
あ
was turn-based. It was
どうやっ
indeed. And
て
it was,
そのアクションゲームが苦手だっていう人
Pretty good.
にとってもこの「ファイナルファンタジ
I
ー
like the- I
16」
like the
が
stack
楽しめる
system,
ゲームになってるの
the
か、これもちょっと実機でご紹介しようと思います。
But again, to make the game both accessible and enjoyable to everyone, we developed these in-game equipable items known as the timely accessories.
Here we go, noob
that make the game
accessories.
accessible. We're going to show you how they work.
Be prepared.
using the power of the
If any
PlayStation
of you
5. So
equip these
back
accessories
to,
and I find
the
out,
PlayStation 5 screen.
You're
Okay. You need to
banished.
go
we'll
to
put you in a
different area.
shame box.
Yes.
Yeah, you're banished.
We're going to create
Into the tube with you.
a shame, a naughty
no,
list.
No.
You guys are better than these accessories.
Or are they?
Save
Maybe
number
not.
2.
Maybe not.
3.
Oh,
Three.
Ultimania mode is the
If
hardest
you
one.
you're
use
welcome.
it, don't
Yeah.
ever let anybody know. Hide it.
Okay, so it's going to be the equivalent of Dante Must Die mode on DMC5, so that'll be rough but rewarding if you can get past getting slapped up a lot. So Ultimania mode is even harder than Final Fantasy mode. So easy, normal, Final Fantasy, Ultimania. I guess that's it. That's okay.
Okay, I like that.
3.
So they want us to be playing this a lot.
Here we
Which
go.
I like. I like that. I like replayability.
今
Fields
回
of
ちょっとまた
Karava.
新しいエリアでバトルを
What is Karava? Let's see what's happening. I'm going to research every name. Karava. Blush, would blush. Karava means something in Jainism. Eh? Alright, maybe not. Let's keep going.
紹介してみようかなと思ってます。
Okay, so we're going to go to a different section of the area that we did the walkthrough before.
Oh,
まずクライブの、現在のギアですが、このアクセサリー何も装備されてません。
Okay, so this is the gear equipped screen, and we see at those bottom 3 slots for accessories. We have nothing equipped in the accessory slots.
grab her. Grab the
普
dog.
通にクライブのこの召喚獣の切り替えというのは、こちらの L2 ボタン。
Okay, so by pressing the L2 button, that cycles through the 3 icons that you have channeled.
じゃあ僕が全てマニュアルでちょっと敵と戦ってみようかなと。
Okay, so first we're going to go through a battle. This is all manual. We have
Here we
none
go.
of the helpful accessories
Storm Panther.
equipped.
Oh, we get to see some actual combat. Is Yoshi,
回避は
is Yoshi,
ある
Yoshi playing
Press
right now?
R1 to evade. See him evading there.
で仲間たちはオートで戦います。
And then you have
Right, here we go.
Jill and Torgal are fighting automatically.
Right,
You want-
precision
you want
dodge
That
That was
times
a good.
2.
That was a good
でも
judge.
かわせないと。
And that was a bad. Dodge.
Magic bar, okay. Yeah, I think Yoshi is playing. Jill trying to drop some ices. Magic bar, precision counter, yes, very good. Let's get it.
Do you
Let's.
think Yoshi's playing right now?
I guess he is. I
You're
think
pretty
he is.
good.
Yeah, he is playing.
Thank you!
I love him.
で、ウィルゲー
Is
ジャ
this-
を削るとこうダウ
Is
ン
this
状
your
態。
first Yoshi-P
And
experience?
each enemy has of these larger enemies have what's called a will gauge. When you get their will down to 0, they will be staggered and fall like this. And for a free-for-all on the down end.
Oh. It's pretty savage once you get him down. It's Wreckaroo mode. Oh, Jill just got slapped into the ground.
Big kitty.
Ooh. We got a penguin in a suit in the chat. Who the fuck is Goats? I know, I'm wondering it as well. Yeehaw! There we go.
Stimulating for him, I see.
How much practice? How much practice?
4 times
4 times?
まあ今のが、何も
Who is Goetz? Let's find out. Goetz. A subway shooting in New York.
Okay.
Bernard Goetz.
So maybe he
Shit,
was a bad guy.
we're off to go find a subway shooter.
I guess so.
And talking of Subway, there's a sandwich. Let's keep going.
サポートつけてない状態、フルのアクションだと思っていただければいいです。僕なんて全然下手な方なんで。
All right, and again, that was with none of the helpful
Look,
timely
look how
accessories
vibrant.
equipped.
I mean, even just on these
Yeah.
planes, it's just like
That's what I was saying. This is how you do a
things
desert
about, just like really good horizons, like even just the intermittently dispersed. Like even this is supposed to be a remote area, but it's got a good, it's got a good
again,
feel
I'm
to
not
it.
Yeah.
as good as this as a lot of players
that's
are,
what I'm saying.
but that's what
Honestly,
it's like at the
15
base
did
difficulty.
not feel like a good
ここでです
desert
ね、ちょっとアクションゲーム苦手だという方に
Cool.
おすすめのサポート
Pez, can you do a best waifu poll?
Again, we
Joel,
can understand that even that
Jill or
can be
Benedicta?
very overwhelming for players that aren't
Okay,
used to
Jill.
action type of games. And so
You
now
don't
we
like-
want
I
to
don't know
equip
enough
the timely
about them.
accessories.
You don't like bitches?
I don't like bitches, and Benedicta looks like a bunny rabbit. I'm kind of not into animals.
Wait. What's this? There once was a hapless battle mage who oft found himself on the losing end
Jewel.
of duels. For in the heat of combat, he would forget to use the healing potions he carried with him. Fed up, he enchanted a ring to remind him to do just that. As he was a better mage than swordsman, the ring worked. It worked so well, in fact, that he could rarely even recall raising a vial to his lips, while Clive would automatically use a potion.
今回ファイナルファンタジー16難易度を選択するといったような考え方ありません。このアクセサリーを使うことで
What was that?
It's okay. Don't punish.
If there were a
them too
ring
much.
that transformed a novice swordsman's awkward jerks and jabs into a veritable dance of precisely executed flourishes, one might wonder why every knight in the realm didn't have one of their own. When equipped, complex ability combinations can be executed by simply pressing square. Holy shit. Yeah. Oh my
ア
god.
クションの自分の苦手なポイントを
Ring
補
of
ってくれ
timely
る。これを
evasions.
つけることで
Wow.
誰でもア
You
クショ
can
ンゲ
get
ー
a
ムを
lot
楽しめ
of
る
help.
というふうに作ってます。
So again, with Final Fantasy 16, we don't have the traditional difficulty system where you choose like easy mode or normal mode or hard mode.
Clearly the darkest of arts employed in the ring's forging. Yet no matter its infernal providence, it does effectively slow time, and that can prove very handy in staying alive. Okay, so I mean, this is kind of cool, because what I've always been calling for is more dynamic, diverse difficulties. I guess sticking some of it in like actual customization is...
Yeah.
For the people who want
The
it, that's
difficulty
not
is the same, and
a
you
bad way to
change
do
the
it.
difficulty, and each player can customize their own difficulty by equipping or unequipping these timely accessories to basically match their own skill level.
では今回はこの5つのアクセサリーの中からオートアタックをまずつけます。
So first off, we're going to equip what's called the Ring of Timely Strikes, which automates the attacks.
さっきの僕のマニュアル操作とクライブがどれぐらい動き変わるか見ててください。
So we want you to see what it's, compare it to what you saw before. Before, it's fully manual, having to press all of the buttons and all of the combinations to do the attacks. This condenses it all down into the square button only, and we want you to see how that differs.
もう一つが、オートスローリング。
And the next up, we're going to equip
Wow,
what's
you
called the
put
Ring of
three of
Timely
them
Focus.
こちらはですね、
Three
攻
of those
撃、ク
bad
ライブを
boys on.
相手から攻撃を受けそうになると、その数フレーム前からゲーム全体がスローになるの
So, I mean, when it comes to my
で、
playthrough-
ゆっく
I
り
guess this
回避を
caters to people
しっかり自分で
who
その手で
really
選択することができるようになりま
just
す。
want this kind of game, but
And with
still wanna
this
play
ring,
for the story.
what happens is
I'm
when
just worried about
something is about to attack
the number of
Clive, there's an
streamers who are
incoming
going to have all the
attack.
rings
Right
and they can be
before it hits
flexing
Clive,
and they're going to
the
lie
game will
that they've
slow
got the
down,
ring on.
and Clive will be
Fucking
prompt
liars.
And then they're gonna
to
expose
press
themselves on
R1 to
accident
evade
by
out of the
going
way.
into
So
their
it basically
menu.
slows down the action to allow
Yeah.
for easier evasion.
There, you probably see. see
で
it
は
happen
さ
on
っき
screen,
の
right?
相手より強そうな
All right, let's
ク
look
アー
for
ル
a
を
different animal. Let's find, before it was
I
a
think it's
storm
quite
panther, now let's
brilliant.
find
I
the
mean-
stronger curl.
I'm not personally excited, but it is a
まず攻
very
撃
All right, so now we're going to do
interesting
attack. We're going
dynamic.
to dodge one of the attacks.
Oh,
I really like the way they made them.
これ R1 を
So you
押す
still
だ
have
け
to
です。
hit R1. Oh, that's the deal. Ooh, okay. Right. So you just got to hit the timer.
あ、自分で避けちゃった。
Oh, that was
Okay.
yes. Just pressing R1 at the prompt.
Roger Dodger. So Lucy slows down. Yeah, that's
連続でも
significantly easier.
And then like this as well, when there's multiple attacks in
で
a
今度
row,
は
each one will
四
stop.
角
And now
オートア
next
タ
we're
ッ
going
ク
to show the
And
auto
now,
attack.
yeah, he's
and
doing
now he's only
complex
pressing
combos with
square
just
and he's
square.
able to do these
よい
combinations.
しょ。
Right?
Okay. Don't bloody use them, guys. Don't
You can play one-handed.
bloody dare.
Cool.
Look at him. He's playing one-handed. Like he could probably do it with his nose.
だからここまでその
Don't you
サポートしてもらうと本当片手でもこれぐらい遊べちゃいます。
I'm
And again,
watching you.
you know, the ring of timely focus and the ring of timely strikes
Yeah.
condense the action down into something
I understand
so
why
simple
they
that
did this, though.
you can play with one hand.
もちろんだからこのオートスローだけをつけてアクションはね自分でやるっていうのも楽しみ方の一つなんじゃないかなと思ってます。
Again, another option, again, because these can be combined in any way you want. For example, if this is too easy, maybe you
feel
only
like,
equip the ring of timely
action
focus that
games-
helps you with evasion, but then decide to do all of the
They get
action
way
mech.
more renowned
は
when
い、
they're
倒せましたね
brutally。
あ
hard.
りがとうございます。
There you go.
Keep it brutal.
Well, that's the thing.
ま
It can
あ
be.
もちろん今
I'm sure that the like harder
オート
difficulties
スロー
are
リングをつけてるので攻撃を受ける直前にスローになりますが、まあその回避自体をもう全部オートにしてしまうっていうアクセサリーも用意しているので、プレイヤーの皆さん一人一人がどんなスタイルでこのゲームを遊びたいか、そこをぜひチョイスしながら、自分で、楽しめる楽しみ方っていうのを見つけられるようになってます。
Yardstick
Again,
Ninja.
in addition to
You're not using it.
two that we've shown you already, there
I'll
are many
show
more,
up
of
at
the
your
timely
house.
They're gonna do it.
accessories. There's even one, for
Okay.
example,
No
if
threats.
you know,
Oh,
slowing
wait,
down
oh,
time
wait,
is
wait,
too
wait,
much
wait.
for some players. We have
Right
an
in your
accessory
ear.
that will completely automate
You can
evasion,
give
so you don't even
people
have to press
infection
anything
like
and you
that.
dodge out of the way automatically. So it's all about finding
gonna let you
what's
give
difficult for
anybody
you, what's easy for
infection.
you, and finding a combination that works.
Game journalists
dirty
need
now.
more ring slots. That's exactly what's going to happen, Vulcan. These game fucking journalists. I'm just going to say now, when 16 comes out, yeah, it's the critics are going to give it a poopy score. They're going to give it like a 7.2.
No.
You're gonna give it a 7.2.
No.
It's because they're gonna be like, oh, I can stick these rings on so I can get it done quickly because I do this for a fucking job, but I don't actually care. And they're just gonna rush through it. And be like, 7.2 experience. And us fans are gonna come in and we're gonna give it a 9.1. I don't know. What do you guys think? Early days guessing. After now seeing some of this combat, we've seen like obviously story trailers. Combining everything you've seen, make your early guesses. We'll come back to this stream, 26th of March.
Of critics and like separately.
Audience, do audience.
To audience, 9.8. 9.7.
9.8? Are you
9.7.
serious? That would be so wild.
9.7.
That would be so fucking wild. I'm going to be optimistic and go like 9.1. It will like creep up to that. It'll start at 8.9. Or 8.8, and then it will creep to 9.1. Like early days, you get the butt fucking haters, and the scores are lower, and then it will creep higher. 9.7.
I really
Jesus.
think it's gonna get a
That's
really
nice. I
good
like-
score.
Cute combat
Because
music is
people-
God tier. It
people are
is.
going to like it. People are really gonna like it.
Jay's going 9.0. Critics 9.7. User 9.8. School Dame rating high. Dupes all 8.8. I'd say about that 8.8 and then creep. That's my guess. You got 9.7. Woo. All right.
ストーリーを楽しみたいんだという方はいろんなサポート使いながらでも
Yeah, I do think the audience score is going to be higher than the critics.
例えばアクションに自信があるよという方は全て外してですね、さっき紹介したアーケードモードなんかでスコアアタックをするときは当然サポートアクセサリーつけてない方がスコアが高くなるようになってます。
Again, so for those players that just want to focus on the story and just want to see the narrative and don't want to have to worry about action, there are a lot of accessories that will simplify a lot of stuff and make it easy for even new players.
I think that's a really good
On the other
idea.
hand,
Yeah.
if there's those players out there that know I'm great
you
at
also
action
have to
games,
think
I want
about
to
it in the sense
challenge
that there's
myself,
people that wanna play
take off all
certain
the
games,
accessories and play it on its hardest mode.
especially Final Fantasy.
We also have other
like, what
types
if they
of battle
have, like,
content
a hand
that will
injury?
challenge those players as well. For example, the
Accessibility.
arcade mode that we showed you before, where
Yeah, it's true.
if you wear these accessories, you're going to get a lower score, so you're going to take those off.
Yeah, people want to engage
and,
with the
You know, play
story.
the game in this.
Like I will say, like I saw
There's
Yeah.
also people with disabilities saying cards. Yeah,
Disabilities,
I
yeah.
agree.
Yeah, I remember seeing a guy. It was really cool to see him playing. He's a blind gamer, and he's playing Final Fantasy X, and he played some other ones. But to hear him like describe from like the description of things, the sound of things, like describing what he thought the area looked like and the place it was in, and see how remarkably like accurate it was. Yeah,
And
I remember
says
watching
a lot
that.
for the sound design, because like the way that people who are blind are able, they really rely on their ears and like hearing the sounds of water and
Yeah.
how close it is. And
Yeah, and feeling the
Yeah.
game, and yeah, you wouldn't be able to have that with a really complex action game. Like a blind gamer wouldn't be able to get through it. So for
You can,
accessibility,
where it's
yeah,
just
you're right.
you, and get those high scores
It's
and get on
nice.
top of the leaderboard.
yeah, because that's the
そ
thing.
して
Like, you don't have to
世
use
界中
it.
でですね「ファイナルファンタジー16」使ってストリーミングしようと思ってくださってる方もいると思います、ストリーマーの皆さんにですねこの今画面の左上にクライブが今どんなサポートアクセサリーつけてるか一目で表示されるようになってます。ですのでいちいち視聴者の皆さんにどういう装備で戦ってるか紹介しなくても、一目で分かるようになってます。
And again, you know, we know that with these timely accessories, one thing that might happen is that you're going to have streamers that are going to want to be streaming how good they are, and then be like, wait a minute, is this guy using, you know, the timely accessories to make it?
Yes, that's what I thought. Yes, I want people to know when they're watching me play 16. This guy's fucking shit. He's shit at this game. Look at him fucking fail. But he ain't got those accessories on. I factor that into my emotions when I point and say you're shit. You're shit, mate, but you're not using the accessories. And I'll be like, thank you.
This boy.
Thank you. Right, nice. I like that they take the streamers into account.
Streamers that are going to want to be streaming how good they are, and then be like, wait a minute, is this guy using, you know, the timely accessories to make everything easy? Well, for streamers, we have on screen, if you see at the top left hand, it will show you which of the accessories that you're equipping at that time.
Yeah.
So again, streamers won't be able to cheat, and they won't have to go in and
They'll
show
know.
their audience, you know, oh, I have this one off or I have it on. You'll always be able to know right up there in the top.
Somebody could just put the donate button over here, or just like a little tag with just who donated.
Oh, but if
last.
somebody did that, I would just automatically assume they have
Left.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would just assume.
さあ実機はそろそろいいです
Good.
か。
No flexes.
But I guess, yeah, I think we're
No
done showing
flex.
battle.
Zone.
But
I'm glad they
No
thought
flex.
of that.
the title
Zone.
of our, you know, panel is "Can you pet the Torgal?"
Oh yeah yeah
You can
yeah.
pet the.
Yeah yeah
No, no, no,
yes
no,
yes.
Not that Torgal.
Yes, yes.
That Torgal.
Ah
Can you
sorry.
pet the Torgal?
Aw.
トが
The Torgal.
Can you feed him and get him fat?
Aw.
sorry あしょんぼりしちゃった。
Can you kill the Torgal? No.
Just chilling.
Tet.
Hey.
Tet.
Good
Yeah, good
Yes.
I want to go back.
That was fun.
His face, was that intentional? Did Yoshi do a bit?
boy.
I
Torgal.
don't think he did.
Koji Fox hit him.
No.
sorry あしょんぼりしちゃった。
Can you kill the Torgal? No. Tet. Tet.
Good
Yeah, good
Oh, he's
boy.
playing.
Reach for Torgal.
Yay!
ごめんごめん単純にボタン間違
He's a
え
good-
I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, right.
There's
Yeah.
a bunch of different pets.
I really want you
はい
to be able to make
と
Torgal
いうわ
fat
けで
as
ですね
fuck. I
トル
want
ガ
Torgal
を
to be
ぜ
like,
ひたくさん可愛がってあげてください
So yes, you can pet the Torgal. All right, let's go back to the PowerPoint.
はい実機でしたありがとうございました
Angelo and Umbra got replaced.
では、
Yeah,
そろそろ
Angelo
最
and
後の
Umbra eat
セ
your
クショ
heart
ン
out.
行こうと思い
You
ます
shitheads.
Okay, next up, we'll go on to the next question.
召
I can
喚
battle-
獣バトル、
Better not
この
all be
前
the same.
公開したイフリート対
Obviously,
ガルーダ、
they
まあ、かなり重量級の
better not.
バトルでした。 で
Why would you think that they
あ
would?
の
The
バト
smell of
ルちょっとゲームの
entitlement.
序盤であることもあって
Better
皆さんに
not.
操作に慣れてもらうためにあえて結構簡単な作りにしてあります
So we've had some players wondering about whether the icon versus icon battles are going to be all the same. At the media tour, we allowed the media to try out the Ifrit versus Garuda battle. And as this is one of the first icon versus
really
icon battles
clunky, yep.
that appear in the game, the overall difficulty is fairly low. You can think of it as an icon versus icon tutorial.
Yeah.
え
Is it when he
じゃあ
first
イベントバトル
transforms?
な
That's
の
what I
かとい
keep
う
wondering.
とやっぱこれも答えはノーになります
But again, not all of them are going to be the same.
召喚獣バトルテーマごとに、バトルシステムが異なってるんですがこれをなかなか言葉で伝えるのは難しいのでストーリーのスポイラーにならないギリギリでまた新しい動画ちょっといくつか持ってきましたのでご覧いただいた方が早いかなと思いま
I
す
just
Right,
noticed he's
as the
got.
story progresses, Clive gets more used to his icon. The battles will get speedier and more complex and more challenging. And again, showing you too much of these may result in some major spoilers, but we did put together a quick video that shows you just enough.
Here we go.
So let's take
Let's
a
get
look at some
our
of those icon
beady.
versus
Let's
icon
get our
battles.
beady peepers a popping. Oh, I love that voice. I spoke to Ben Starr about that voice line.
Oh yeah.
I was just like, dude, that line.
He killed. He definitely killed
Yeah,
that.
really cool.
Shows you just enough. So
Ben's
let's take a look at some
crushing
of those
it.
icon versus icon battles.
Yeah. Here we go. Oh, so this is against Typhon again? Yeah, Typhon, that's it. Okay, here we go. I spoke to Ben Starr on Twitter, not actually in person, but
In the DMs.
in our DMs we've been. Ben's a really cool fella. Here we go. Wildfire attack, fireball, and jump. Combination stomp. Pew pew. Jesus. Titan Lost. Oh, that's interesting. It's called Titan Lost.
Ooh.
Oh! Oh! Oh shit, we are playing as Fiend. Oh! Wait. Oh! Oh!
What the fuck was that?
Oh! Ooh! Oh snap! Oh, where are we fight? Yo, where are we fighting? Ooh!
Listen to that.
Oh, just a sluggy slugger. Oh! Oh, we're going back.
Juicy.
We're
That
going back.
Phoenix flying down. Oh.
So yeah, it's when they describe it as icon of fire.
That is interesting to me.
That is very interesting because obviously we always wondered, you know, at the start when Joshua Phoenix is out and we have the fight with the Dark Ifrit, like I assumed that we wouldn't be fighting as Phoenix then. But maybe we do because actually it makes sense we do because you see Phoenix looks like he's winning the fight, and then I think like Hellfire gets casted and it fucks up. Phoenix won't go.
We'll have
So
to
we're controlling the
see.
Phoenix at that point, or is this later in the game? Is this later in the game? Where was that area we were fighting? Shit. Let's see that all again.
There's always so much going on, but I just kind of
Yeah. Geo Crush. So that's Dark Titan, not, or is it Hugo? It's Hugo Titan. Yeah. And then does it become Titan Lost? Because I agree. I've
like a next form.
next form. I mean, what Shahariya has been saying is I've always been taking Barnabas's line about the immaculate version of the icon coming forward, like, and I attributed it to when they lose their sanity. It's like when they go off the deep end, and it says Titan lost. Unless it's Titan lost as in it's been like a sleeping, slumbering one for a long time. Either way, very cool, very juicy. Oh, shit. Where is this happening? Down, so we got to... Shit.
You're going down.
We're just... Are we going down or vertical? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Like this right here. Oh, so this is some sort of... We do fight Barnabas at the tower in one of the trailers. That's just during that in Willowed, I guess. Big fat explosion. Where are we here? This is like a very... Is it like a metaphysical, weird reality place? Are we standing on some sort of
we're on the moon.
crystal? Are we on the moon?
We're on the red thing.
Are we on the moon?
We're on the red thing that's by the moon. Or we're on the moon. We're near
Lost
the moon.
Titan, as in the fallen civilization called the Lost. Ooh. It's like, is it possible? You know, on the cosmogony artwork, you know, the depictions of the summons there? Like, what if they were just like the primals in their rawest form? Like those ones that are on the cosmogony artwork, and these are just, and they've been slumbering, and these are like the manifestations. Like, who's to say these Bahamut's are separate or the same, or maybe there is like an actual... like other Titan out there. Maybe there's other actual summons. Maybe there's an other actual Leviathan. Like maybe there's no dominant Leviathan, but there's an actual. That was the Fallen, not the Lost. It was the Fallen. But yeah, curious what this Titan Lost might mean for like other. Right. Is there a Garuda Lost or some shit? Icons without a vessel. Either way, I'm trying to see what's down here, but it kind of looks like is it like crystal plants or something? Like, are we on some sort of crystalline tree? Yeah, because we all thought it was Gollum back in the early days. Gollum, that big creature thing. Yeah, that was one that was floating around. Like, oh man, Shiva Lost. How sexy might Shiva Lost be? Brie, she told me off the other day because in 15 I really enjoyed standing under giant Shiva. Hey, we all did. So did you.
No, I just thought it was genuinely cool that I was walking on a corpse.
Yeah?
Big corpse. I didn't sexualize the corpse.
Hey. She's still alive.
No, she was dead, wasn't she? That was her death.
Nah, Gentiana was still
But
about.
that was a corpse. It was a big corpse.
I'd rather call it a statue.
It's a corpse.
ありがとうございました。
Thank you.
まあちょっと
はい
なかなかユニークなシステムだけに
Damn, that was sick.
実態ご紹介しきれないんですが、
Damn, that was cool.
この先もですね少しずつまた召喚獣バトル動画ベースで出していくことで、
Do you want small
いろんなエ
tool
キサ
or
イト
big
メントが
tool?
待ってるんだよということを伝えていければと思ってます。
As you saw,
Oh,
the
even
battles
bigger
in
than
Final
that.
Fantasy XVI can sometimes prove a little unorthodox, but they're very unique and they're very exciting. And we're really excited to show you even more and have more to show you in the near future.
では最後なんですが、こちらは結構リクエストが多かったです。
Good
RPG
times
と
with
か
Final
やり込み要素どうなってんの？
guys.
Again, so now our final
Good
concern has to do with
times.
game content outside of battles. We've seen the action, but what about the RPG?
もちろんあります。
Again,
Did we though?
we have RPG elements too.
ただもう時間がなくなったので、4月以降また情報この RPG 要素やり込み出していきますので、ぜひ注目して
RPG
お待ち
elements
くださ
coming
い。
in
Again, our
April.
counter clock says 000,
Yes.
so we're out of time, but in the very, very near future, we're going to be releasing more information on the RPG elements of Final Fantasy XVI.
Okay.
はい。
I like this.
まあでは時間もなくなってしまったので最後ねちょっと改めてなんですが、
Happy days.
こちら、ファイナルファンタジー16、
June 22nd, let's
2023
go.
年6月22日全世界同時発売です。
All right, so Final Fantasy 16 on sale worldwide.
Are you guys ready?
2023.
Are you Angus's peppered?
ぜひですね。
If it turns out that this is
まあ
bad,
今のとこ
how
ろ
crushed
ほぼ
will
ほ
you
ぼ予
be?
定通り発売しますので、ぜひ予約をしてお
Are
待
you
ち
going
く
in
だ
with
さい。
expectations
don't
low?
expect
I'm
any
not.
delays.
Expectations are sky high.
Yes,
It's
girl.
gonna
No
be so
delay.
good.
Yes,
No
girl.
delays. And so if you
delays.
haven't already pre-ordered,
that what you
please
just said?
pre-order
Yeah,
today.
No
knocked
delays.
on wood.
Yes, today and every day.
Every pre-order every day.
それではすいません駆け足になりましたが最後まで、このパネルありがとうございましたライブストリームの皆さんもすいません途中ラグあったそうなんですがアーカイブしっかり、用意しますのでぜひそちらも合わせてご覧くだ
Nice,
さい
Right,
guys.
thank you everyone
Really
for
cool.
Watching the entire show with us. For those watching the stream, we really apologize about the lag. Again, watch the archive. Thank you for everyone for coming.
Great show. Great show. Great pieces of info. Nicely shown off gameplay elements. Yeah, they all came together very nicely.
Yeah.
Such a shame the stream got just shotgunned.
That really
but-
upset me yesterday.
Woo!
But I'm glad we got to see it.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
Yeah, I like that. Very nice. I want to play that game with no accessories equipped on the hardest difficulty, and I want to pull off stylish.
Were you always like this
combos.
with Final Fantasy?
Huh?
That you wanted to make Final Fantasy as hard as it could be? Have you always been this way? Just making games as hard as possible?
I don't know. Maybe as I've got older and my resentment and self-loathing have increased. Maybe.
Oh.
I
You
like
just want to suffer?
Maybe I just want to
Oh.
suffer.
Well,
Woo!
Okay.
Bloodborne. Maybe it happened. Yeah, maybe it was ever since Bloodborne.
yeah.
Could well have been.
Damn.
Wow, what did you guys think of that show? And I mean, how could they have improved that show? For me, yeah, I didn't even need to see story elements. There were little ones scattered in. I'm gonna go back some other time before I do my next theory vid and try to like cross-reference some of the area, like names, location names, see if there's anything we can deduce.
Give it a little peek.
But yeah, I've got to get my other theory stuff out before I start
Yeah.
expanding and start going down the Greek
You got a lot of stuff you need to do, mister.
the Greek mythology tunnel. But I don't know. Let's all give that showing a rating, guys. Because I got to say, most Square Enix shows, you're lucky to be getting above a 5, 6. A lot of shows make me actively angry. That
I'm not going to rate it based off of it going down because that was not their fault.
oh no,
The stream going down has nothing to do with it. So
I think that was just an all round.
I was pretty happy with it. I would say like a
I think the nature of taking on
8.5.
questions. I'm not sure.
8.5.
Yeah,
It would have
something
been
like
a
that.
10
It's
if they
between-
would have answered real burning questions instead of trolls questions.
That's the thing, yeah, taking on those kind of questions.
Yeah.
But they play it off really well.
It was entertaining.
Yeah, it was.
It was entertaining, but it didn't actually answer anything that
Yeah.
it's like kind of those things are things that go without saying to a degree.
Some things are a little bit. It's just I noticed this a lot more with Square Enix. Still, is like when they come and they do the talks in the West, like they still haven't kind of got out of this thing where it's like they're talking to like babies, like morons, like. That thing still annoys me. We had it throughout 15.
They might.
Where it's like whenever they
morons,
come
though.
to the West, it's like they have to explain everything from like the ground up, like what a Final Fantasy is, what gameplay
like,
is,
we
what a
know.
game is, and it's just like, come on, man, like just raise the bar, like stop talking like you're scripting it.
Yeah, there's an
A
established
total fucking moron.
There's an established fan
There's a-
base.
yeah,
now.
speak to a fan base.
Yeah.
You know, that know what your games are. It's just this excessive level of like catering and like using the terms like this is for everyone. Like just to be clear, it's for anyone. You don't have to be a weeaboo. Like, Just get rid of it.
I don't know.
It drags the pacing of the presentations.
That time slot, instead of using it for that, you could have used it to showcase more. Or answer real questions.
That real nitty gritty,
Nitty picky. Nitpick. You were right. Nitty picky.
That aside, really, really great show. Loved it.
Yeah, no, it was great.
They did answer about explorations. I think that is a burning question, not just a troll question.
I mean, a majority.
Isn't
of
PAX
the
a convention where people
questions
could pop by without much knowledge of what something is? It's true. It's true. I suppose so. Little Britain flashbacks. Assume you've never seen Little Britain.
Who?
Little Britain.
Oh, my dad used to watch that
Yeah.
show.
So ridiculous. Maybe we'll stick one on this evening.
My dad likes that a lot.
We're watching Little Britain and
Okay.
get ready for our ride tomorrow.
Yeah.
But yeah, Yoshi-P. He's an absolute dude. Like,
He's
this
a funny
guy was just a godsend to the series, not just in terms of like what he produced on the games, the way he actually handles the games and the product, but just what he is for the community and the interaction and his like faithfulness and
You can
dedication
tell he's a
to
good
things.
dude.
Like Yoshi-P is just one of those like miracle come-alongs. Right, came at the right time when it was most needed, and his division rocking alongside the Nomura Katase division. Like, they're hitting critical mass. Yoshi's team's hitting critical mass. This is good
Things are
fucking
juicy.
times, man. This is good times.
This
Like,
is gonna be a really good year for
yeah,
Final Fantasy.
Luminous has got like, so all of
As
those.
it should.
Yeah, all of those, like, because they are skilled and talented, like people who were working on that. Except for the Western writers, they were fucking idiots. Like, them all getting folded back now into the other like divisions. As much as I'm excited for like 7 Remake Part 2 and 16 coming, I'm even more excited for like what comes next.
Oh yeah.
What comes next beyond these projects? Because what you got to think about now, guys, is 16. They ain't working on that. Those like concept designers, those artists, those animators. I mean,
They're working on something else now.
Yeah, this is going into polishing. This is a whole other section of the team. So there's a lot of like free.
They're already thinking about what comes next.
They're already
Always.
working on it.
They
now.
probably already have something.
And if it ain't
going.
like 9 Remake or. They wouldn't take 10-3. I don't think they would take 10-3.
Well, you know they're
That would
working
be-
on FF7.
But some sort of
already.
tactics. Well, the tactics remake, or remaster, whatever that is. You know, and we got to go back and remember that Yoshi-P did ask, do you guys want to see something else in the Ivalice universe? He asked that question, what was it, a year and a half ago now? Ooh. And then Nomura with the Yuzura in KH4, that whole infrastructure. I would love Yoko Taro to do FF17. What is Yoko Taro working on? Is he doing anything else?
No wonder.
Have we heard anything from him? I know. Before we bounce out, let's just have a quick peek, see how all this Final Fantasy 16 juice got received.
How is it settled?
Yeah, this feels fans' snarkiest questions. I saw that earlier.
I love that.
And that was their
It's
plan.
funny. Yeah.
Jaw-dropping PS5 world will make you say, wow.
Whoa.
Wow. Shows us the world. Potential crossover with 16 and 14. They definitely will. They did the 15 and... Did you play the 15-14 crossover? No? Oh. That was kind of cool. It was Garuda. It was a Garuda battle. Can make an appearance. Oh, it's all going nicely. Final Fantasy 16 is going to have Geordies in it.
Eh? What's that mean?
Geordies?
What's a Geordie?
It's a type. I guess you could say it's more a type of accent.
Oh.
A silly kind of British accent.
Oh. That's funny.
They also work on the next expansion for 14. They're already working on that. Well, they're not working on patch stuff, right, for Endwalkers, or will the next expansion already be in the works? Ivalice, please. Please remake Drakengard. Oh no, you guys got any other requests from Square Enix? What do you guys want to see from Square? Would you want to see 9 remake or 10-3 more?
I want to see 8 remake.
Woo! Then all of the above.
Yeah, I've always wanted.
Would you have 8 remake over
or a prequel?
All right.
I want to see Laguna's story, just Laguna.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Adele's shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see 4 remake. I mean, it more or less has.
Or
But you mean
a sequel
remake?
with like how like Renoa turning into what's her face?
Oh, Tamisha.
Mm-hmm. That'd be sick.
Joe DNS, you've heard that Yoko Taro is working on a new Nier title. Ooh, woo! Strange to Paradise 2, JK. Soleil of Astora. They are actually doing it. They are actually doing Strange to Paradise sequel. Or they're talking about it, which is wild considering that thing has had 4 DLCs. 4! I ain't even started to chomp through those.
Mm-hmm.
I really, really need to. Persona 6, that's Atlas, bro. What?
I mean, we do want it.
Oh, I really, really want it. Has she ever seen Ant or Deck? I asked her the other day. Does she know Ant and Deck? She don't know Ant and Deck.
What's that?
She don't know Ant and Deck.
Wait, what is that?
What is that?
What is that?
Who is that? I showed you their faces.
Oh, yeah. You showed me.
10-3 was a prequel, then okay. Sequel, no thanks.
13 trilogy remaster. That's interesting.
I know. What could Square Enix pull out the bag that would be unexpected, weird? I mean, WAF 2.
Something completely different.
I'm really surprised WAF 2 hasn't properly happened. Like, I thought Ant ruined his career. He went into rehab, I think.
Oh.
Yeah. What is the... You want to see this article? Final Fantasy 16 combat director thinks Clive can beat Dante. Ryota Suzuki. He believes that Clive can defeat Devil May Cry's Dante.
Interesting.
Okay, let's see his reasoning. This question was put forward by Game Informer with interview notes. He was a big fan of DMC. Suzuki, who'd be likely to win? Suzuki stated that Clive would likely overcome the odds to defeat the Demon Hunter. It should be noticed that he was accompanied by his 2 superiors when answering the question, so there could be a slight bias.
Yeah.
Suzuki justifies that Clive's advantages could come from powerful icons like Titan and Phoenix, as he can go into their abilities to get an edge over Dante. The interview also followed up his inquiry with the question of who'd likely win between new Devil May Cry protagonist Nero and Clive, to which Suzuki didn't back down, asking Clive. Ooh, Clive is a strong boy. I wonder if Clive, because obviously people always be doing this. Who's the most powerful Final Fantasy protagonist? What is the answer to you?
Who can beat Goku? Have you heard that one?
Oh, many times.
That happens all the time.
I don't even know what the fuck that motherfucker's power level is.
It's so annoying.
Something about it being
the
over
amount
9,000?
of arguments that I've overheard in like my chat, and
I've seen the death battle between Virgil and
it's
Sapphire.
just too much.
Yeah?
Yeah, because they'll go on and they'll get really intense about it.
So where are we on Saitama, One Punch Man, and Goku? I'm sure that's been hashed out a million times.
But to be honest, after they talk about it so much, I just kind of tune them out.
Just tune out. But in the Final Fantasy series, who is your answer? Who is the most powerful Final Fantasy protagonist?
That's such a difficult fucking question.
No, to me, this is the easiest fucking question in the universe. It's so easy.
It's not.
It's so obvious.
It's not.
So straightforward. So unequivocal. I don't want to influence her answer. Don't look at the chat either.
It's not like there's a right answer.
There definitely is.
There is not.
100%.
No.
Who'd you go for? Well, what is your?
I don't think I have an answer.
Yeah.
Lightning?
Of course it's Lightning. Yes, Lightning by far.
Well,
She has
That's
the
not enough
power.
course. That's not enough course.
She has the power of like
this
two
is a debate.
gods.
This is debatable.
She killed God.
I've heard people say
She controls time.
a lot of people say Cloud, though I think that's people that haven't played many other Final Fantasies.
It's-
I've heard people say Noctis a lot as well. Because Noctis is pretty powerful.
See, to me, I think Noctis would edge it over Cloud.
I agree. I think Noctis is more
I
powerful.
think Lightning, Noctis, Cloud.
Lightning, Noctis, Cloud. Who after Cloud?
Probably 14's WoW, maybe. Maybe. I mean, how... Yeah, I mean, at this point, probably. But none of his skills are actually that crazy and out there. Really. Wait, she defeated a multiverse level deity. Noctis is not comparable. Exactly.
I don't know.
True.
I don't know.
Like whether you like it or not, they had Lightning attain the power of two gods. She can control time, and she defeated God. Like, it's just, there's nothing but higher than that, yo. They peaked
I
it.
feel like there's a debate to be had somewhere.
But once we move those out of the way, I mean, like, so moving down the list from there, I mean, Tidus is Tidus is one of those motherfuckers where, like, he just picks up a sword and he just starts going with it.
He's
Where
not even
did
the
he
most
learn?
powerful one in his party.
Where did Tidus learn to use a weapon? Vaughn, I don't know where the fuck Vaughn learned to wield a weapon.
Vaughn is not dressed OP enough.
Bart's, I mean...
He loses points just for looking like how he looks.
Bart's is pretty... I mean, they're comparing Clive to Bart's a lot in this. I mean, Bart's is just...
Butts.
He's diverse. Yeah, Tidus could barely hold his weapon at the start. Yeah, exactly. We can't...
Where are
can't
we
be putting him
on
up there.
6? Terra's pretty strong.
Yeah, I think we got to put Terra pretty high, right?
Terra's pretty strong.
For sure. But Clive is going to make Terra look like a wiener.
Clive is
Clive's going to be
literally
strong.
a summon.
He's multiple.
He's multiple summons.
And literally one, yeah.
And he's unhinged.
And he's going to become the archdemon on the Cosmogony artwork. Zodiblos-Mael, my friends. Zodiblos-Mael. This is Clive's destiny. What other characters have we been missing out?
I think Renault.
Oh, Squall.
Renault was stronger
Yes,
than Squall, I would think.
What?
She's literally a sorceress.
Yeah.
But he did defeat the strongest sorceress. But so did everybody else. The whole party did. So it's kind of like, that's something that I also think about is like,
Firion
are there
from
other
two.
members of the party that are more OP? I don't know. It's like,
Yeah, it's tough.
like, dude, your girlfriend would kick your ass.
Yeah, post-sorceress.
Yeah,
like,
that's what
for
I'm
sure.
talking about.
Yeah, Shinryu is obviously pumped as hell if we just go anywhere. You think his little brother will come back to life since he is Phoenix?
Yeah, I think that for sure. He's alive. I think he's alive.
Yeah, I mean, I think he has to be because the book that's being written, Solaire in 16, you see the opening at the start of the trailer. The author of that book is Joshua Rossfield. So I think he is, 13 years in a metaphysical space. Wait, when we say 13 years, what was it he said in the trailer? Didn't he say 10 years I've been waiting for this? Was this in my head, guys? Can someone correct me? We see Clive going up to Joshua. Joshua hasn't aged in over a decade. Did he say 10 years or did he say 13?
13.
13 years I waited for the chance. Okay, yeah, cool. 13 years he hasn't aged. I reckon that time, he'd been writing the book, transcribing the wisdom, the cosmogony. I think Joshua's going to be the little brain box
Brain boy.
at the end. Yeah, like when Clive has to merge back with Joshua probably. Shit, I reckon that he's gonna. What if it comes to him having to either choose to resurrect the world or his fucking brother, man?
Well,
Because the way I see it is like in my video, I was like, I'm seeing a real metaphor for like Valisthea being Joshua, overbearing mother, Joshua's mother, super overbearing, to the point it makes him sick. The mother crystal system in Valisthea making the world sick. You see it not able to like harness like life, like the power of its own life force, just like Joshua, like frail and the world's frail. And then yeah, I reckon Clive is going to be like the daddy in both scenarios. Kick the world out of the nest and also have to do it for Joshua. But it's like, I don't know how it's going to climax, but there's going to be some sort of like Phoenix moment. And I don't know. I feel like if he had to use it on the world or his brother, it'd be pretty powerful if he used it on the world instead.
Would be.
And
I mean, just the two of them hanging out?
Because what makes me wonder is like, obviously, if we're talking about bringing the Mother Crystal's reign to an end, so what happens in that scenario? Because obviously we have all the summons, the icons, like going through this war. The war's going to escalate. The more that they get summoned and brought into battle, the more they start degrading and decaying, turning to stone. How many of the icons do you reckon are going to die? Do you reckon we're going to have a full cast alive by the end? Or by breaking the Mother Crystal system? Are all of them going to die? Barnabas, Dion, the whole fucking lot.
What if they all died?
Do they have any life post the Mother Crystal system ending?
I wonder.
All right, man.
That's a good question.
Clive's mother being different than Joshua's and gone dead could be a metaphor for him not having a mother and being coddled. Sid has the most death flags. For sure he does. For sure. Sid. And then Hugo's probably going to croak it, I reckon. Because Hugo's going to be a selfish prick the whole way. And then Jill's going to teach him a load of stuff. And I reckon Hugo's going to go out for some, like, in a purposeful way. Like, actually having purpose for once. Like, he's been the most mistreated by humans. And I think that would be, or him and Jill have. So that'd be kind of poetic. That'd be kind of cool.
It would.
Either way, all just speculation.
Yeah, always.
But you never do this much speculation,
No,
do you?
I do not.
You just come in and you just roll with your fun fantasies.
Yeah, I mean, I'll watch like a trailer or two.
Yeah.
This is not something I don't like to be spoiled too much.
Yeah.
I don't like to get an idea in my head about a game before I've even touched it.
Oh,
I
do, and I must create many more theories very quickly.
Yeah.
Very soon.
I like to actually play the game, and then if there's stuff that's like, ooh, what does this mean? Like a little open-ended things, like then I like looking into theories about it. But I respect what you do. I do.
Pez, do you think Torgal is Fenrir? Who knows, man? Well, at the end of the day, he came back from the Northern Territories. The Archduke brought Torgal down in a campaign out there. Why? Why would the Archduke bring back this random pup? Just for a pet? Or because there was something a bit extra? Something a bit extra about Torgal.
Good boy.
Good boy.
Very good boy.
Bork. Alright guys, well anyway, we've got to bounce because we've got
It's 9:30.
we got a journey to go on tomorrow. Yeah, we're still gonna do that?
I don't know, are we?
Shit. The idea of suddenly heading out
I feel
and
very mentally unprepared.
hitting the wilderness tomorrow is gonna be nuts. Well we can just go for a day or two. Yeah, we'll probably go for a day or two.
Yeah.
Murdered Man is Hildebrand. I love it. Please.
All right, guys. Are we scooting?
Yeah, we're gonna scoot. All right, guys.
It's been real.
Peace out.
Thanks for
See
showing
you
up.
on the next stream. Probably be some Elden Ring. If not, we'll definitely be back in April for whatever 16 is dropping.
Yes.
Subscribe over on Final Fantasy Peasants. Catch up on the latest 2 theories. Hopefully I'll be driving in the third one sometime.
Hopefully.
Maybe. But yeah, take it easy, guys. Safe travels. Wear helmets. Always, ma'am.
We will.
Yeah. No, I had to get her to.
I hate them.
She tried to
But
look,
I understand the importance.
and she gets like this big old helmet rash on her head.
Rash? I just get an indent. Rash.
Peace out,
Alright, bye.
Cleo.
Bye.
Yardstick ninja.
Yes.
Wutai. Slav Stora.
See ya.
Is that what my hair's looked like this whole fucking time?
I would have told you, but I didn't see from that side. Oh, babe. Babe. Yeah, it's too late now.
There, that's better. I was looking like a fucking idiot half the stream. None of you told me! God damn it.
I don't think they care.
Until... Well, I assume.
Alright. So, yeah.